going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
This is the X Sports Network.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome into the X Sports Network's coverage of the Loretto Lady Mustangs 2026 softball season. Tonight's season opener, Mustangs are on the road at the lovely Collinwood High School softball field. They've done a great job here. This facility looks really nice. We're getting ready to get started. This is season opener for both teams. Loretto starts the season on the road, and if the weather permits, ends the season on the road this year. So it's an unusually beautiful afternoon for the start of the softball season. Sometimes this can be cold, windy, rainy, but we'll take this and move on to the next game. So leading off for the Lady Mustangs, senior shortstop, number 2, Breeley Winters. Breeley's a 4-year starter on this Lady Mustang softball team, and she's moved in that shortstop role, replacing some veteran players there. So the first pitch is on the way. She drops one into the right field, down the right field line. She holds up at first there, so she'll join new assistant coach Chelsea Curtis down there at first base. This game features a matchup with 2 new head coaches. The Mustangs coached by Haley Parrott, who was on the staff last year, has been promoted to the head coach. That brings Channa Reed to the plate, and Breeley stole second successfully. Sorry about that. Anyway, Channa Reed, second baseman, comes to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Breeley Winters stands at second base. Pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner. Channa bats left-handed, so it's a little bit outside there for her, but nonetheless 1-1. On the way, down the middle, fouled back. That'll bring the count to 1-2. In a circle tonight for Collinwood, Bryn Cruz, and behind the plate, Emmy Reese Brown. Both of these kids are freshmen, so a lot of youth on this team. A little bit outside. He went with the ball this time. That's what we're going to go with, 2-2. Channa still in there needing to put the ball in play, try to advance Brinley to third base. So the 2-2 is on the way. And a little bit low and outside again. Runs the count full. Waiting on deck is the designated player, Cam Hansen, another senior with a lot of playing time on this Mustangs roster. And Channa fouls that ball back over in toward the Loretto dugout. Visitors dugout here at Collinwood's on the third base side. You'll see that from time to time. (3-2). Grounded foul down the left field line. You're probably not going to get a pitch count from Collinwood tonight because I hadn't kept up with that, but we'll do the best we can. So again, another 3-2 pitch to Channa Reed. She shakes off the call, and another foul. So a good at bat here for Channa. Early in the contest. A lot of youth out here on both teams. Loretta's missing a couple players due to basketball, and namely a senior, Jesse Chance. And that ball's fouled out of play back here behind us. But yeah, Jesse's playing, is on the basketball team, and they're still alive. They'll play in a sub-state game Saturday night at Loretto. Loretto boys basketball plays for the region championship tonight against former district rival Lewis County. 3-2 again on the way. Fouled into the Loretto dugout. Jesse Chance and J.C. Giles, both on the softball team, and they're still committed to the basketball team. So hopefully have those kids back in a couple of weeks after Loretto goes and makes a run at a state championship in basketball. 3-2 on the way. In there for a called strike. Good work there by the pitcher. Looked like Chandler thought that ball was a little bit inside, but nonetheless, a good at bat by Reed. That brings Cam Hansen, the designated player, to the plate. Looking for a lot of success out of Cam this year. Been about a 3-year starter here at Loretto. Fouls off the first pitch into the backstop. 0-1. 1 out, no score. Top of the first inning here in Collinwood, Tennessee. Oh, 0-1 on the way. Called strike, outside corner. Cam's kind of dug herself into a little hole here. Down 0-2. She's going to be looking to hit anything right here. Foul back into the woods, back here behind the backstop. High foul balls behind the plate. Takes them a while to get them back. Got to get some kids down there to run them down. So still 0-2. This will be the fourth pitch to Hansen. Everybody trying to get the bugs worked out, get the cobwebs knocked off. It's a good way to start here. About the same pitch, but ball this time, so Hansen digs in. 1-2 count. Breely Winters in scoring position at second base. Check swing foul. Still 1-2. Again, fouled into the backstop. She's battling hard. The pitcher Cruz doing a good job early in the early going here, kind of keeping Loretto hitters a little bit off balance. Change up. She sits back, waits on it, fouls it off into the first base net. A lot of foul balls here. Pitcher gets a sign in from the dugout this time. Checks her wristband. 1-2 on the way. Hansen hits a high fly ball that's staying in play, and it's caught by the first baseman. That will advance Breely Winters to third. So that'll bring the cleanup hitter, the pitcher, senior Mallory Corbin, to the plate with a runner 60 feet away. So hadn't been a pass ball thus far, but I'd say a pass ball. Breely's going to try to get in here on the plate. Could. 2 outs. Corbin digs in. Still got time asked for. Now the first pitch on the way. Outside, strike 1. Corbin ready for the 0-1 pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. 2 outs, no score. Try to get to the Collinwood starting lineup the next inning. One on the way. Called strike. She has really worked that outside corner. A couple of these Loretto batters, they like to give up a little bit to the plate. Nope, time's called for. A little bit of a delay getting the call into the pitcher, and that freezes the batters up just a little bit, so they call time, get out. Now back in. We don't have that pitch clock like baseball. A little bit high and outside for ball 2. So count evened up here to Corbin. 2 outs. Braylee Winter stands at third. Need to get her in. Don't want to leave her on the bases. She did what she was supposed to do as a leadoff. So here's the 2-2 to Corbin. Fouled into the backstop. So may get a steady dose of foul balls from Corbin here, who has signed to play at Vol State next year, but for volleyball, not for softball. So, great volleyball player. Now she's bringing her talents to the softball field. I'm not sure that didn't hit the catcher's glove. But fouled off nonetheless. Still 2-2. No score. Top of the first inning. Mustangs threatening. And hit back to the pitcher, tossed over to first for the out, and that'll do it. We'll be back after these messages.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Bringing a taste of New York to the Tennessee Valley since 2013, Pie Factory has just the pizza to satisfy your craving. From sweet to savory, from pies to calzones, we make it all fresh, by hand, every day with our tried and true, age-old techniques. Whether you're dining in or taking it to go, we know you'll love our specialty pizzas or even your very own creation. Stop by one of our locations, Florence, Muscle Shoals, or Lawrenceburg, or order online today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Collinwood High School. The Lady Mustangs left one in the top of the first inning. And now the first defensive effort of the 2026 season. Got Mallory Corbin in the circle tonight. Mallory may be called on quite a lot this year to pitch. And behind the plate, sophomore catcher Abby Andrews, who really grew into that position last year, did a fantastic job as a freshman behind the plate. Basically, this infield is totally different than it was last year. You got Briley Winters at short, Lily Thomas stands at third, Channa Reed at second, and freshman, first pitch in there, ball one. I apologize to Taylor Reedy. I couldn't remember her first name. Taylor Reedy, freshman at first base. Second pitch from Corbin. In there for a strike. Brings the count to 1-1. So we've got Sam Stepp in left, Brenlin Snyder in center. Kelslyn Corum in right. 1-1 pitch was in there for a strike from Corbin. Brings the count to 1-2. The shortstop is Abby Smith. She's the leadoff hitter for Collinwood. Change up, she sits back, fouls it off into the backstop. On deck is the center fielder, Claire Scott, for Collinwood, but I forgot to mention the batter was Abby Smith. Swings, strike three. So, good start for the Lady Mustangs. Good start for Corbin. Felt like she needed to come out here and try to take this game to her level with some strikeouts. So we can do that, be in good shape. First pitch in there to Scott. Outside corner for a strike. Claire Scott, number 13, the center fielder. Waiting on deck is the third baseman, Ava Kate Benson. Here's the 0-1. Another call strike. Just keep throwing it to that same spot. He likes that. Batters don't seem to appreciate it too well. So here's the 0-2. I'm going to say probably going to be a little garbage. That's high and outside. Ball one. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss, strike three. So that'll bring the third baseman, Ava Kate Bryson, to the plate.
Number 12, Ava Kate Bryson.
Trojanette softball team's coached by, again, first-year head coach Reagan Stooksbury. This is her second stint as a head coach here at Collinwood. And, welcome her back in. Change up in there for ball one to Bryson. No score. Bottom of the first inning. 2 outs. 1-0 on the way. Corbin's come down and asked the umpire about the pitch, and I don't know what he said, but he called it a ball, so that's what we'll go with. 2-0. It's the first time Corbin's been behind tonight, so looking to go strikes here. Yep, a little outside corner. So Bryson will step back in the plate with a 2-1 count. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike two. And just like that, Corbin evens the count. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We'll be back on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Collinwood High School, where the Loretto Lady Mustangs, in a scoreless game thus far against the Collinwood Trojanettes softball team, kicking off the 2026 softball season. Second inning lead off for the Mustangs, Lady Mustangs. The catcher, number 8, Abby Andrews, coming to the plate. She'll be facing freshman pitcher Brian Cruz for Collinwood. Pitch on the way, low and outside, ball 1. Andrews' bat really came to life late in the season last year. Sometimes freshmen tend to struggle a little bit in high school, especially hitting. Second pitch in there, a little bit outside, ball 2. A lot of youth right here. Pitcher, catcher, freshman, freshman, batter, sophomore. Ground ball down to the third base, over to first for the out. There's one away here in the top of the second inning. That'll bring freshman first baseman number 99, Taylor Reedy, to the plate. Her first at bat as a high school softball player. Always exciting. Pitch on the way. A little bit outside. That's a pitch he liked earlier as a strike, but we're going with ball this time, so 1-0 for Reedy. Still no score. Top of the second inning. 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 from Cruz. A little bit low, but swung on anyway. Brings the count to 1-2 to Reedy. Third baseman Lily Thomas waits on deck. So here's the 1-2 from Cruz. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll bring Lily Thomas to the plate. Lily was on this Mustang softball squad as a freshman and then did not play her sophomore year, and now she's thankfully back on the team as a junior. ready to go here. Swing and a miss. Strike one. I mentioned earlier, both teams had a lot of youth. Loretto's got a lot of seniors on the team, but playing in totally different positions, batting in different positions, and also a lot of youth. The 0-1 pitch was fouled into the backstop for strike two. Sam Stepp waits on deck, left fielder. Lily steps in the box. Pitch on the way. Ground, a little slow roller down to third. And good throw over for third out. We'll be right back on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Collinwood High School on the X Sports Network. Loretto Lady Mustangs softball season opener for both teams. Bottom half of the second inning, still no score. Loretto had one base runner in the first, none in the second. Collinwood will lead off the first baseman, number 21, Zaylee Allen. Corbin had a good first inning with 3 strikeouts. Looks to continue that here in the second. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. Allen steps into the plate, into the box. Waiting on the 1-0 pitch from Corbin, and in there for a strike. Changeup for a ball 2. So 2-1 to Allen. That pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. This is the first time Corbin's had a 3-ball count to work with, so looking to get something in the zone here. In there for a strike. Batter thought it might be a ball and made a step toward first, but umpire thought otherwise, so we go to full count. First baseman Zaylee Allen, no score. Pitch, ball high and outside. First walk of the night for either team. That'll bring the second baseman, Ellie Blaylock, one of the 2 seniors on this roster, to the plate with a runner at first base. Against Mallory Corbin in the circle for the Lady Mustangs. First pitch in there, swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, 1 misses a little bit outside, ball 1. Here's a 1-1. A little bit low there. 2-1. Blaylock readies for the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back into the backstop for strike 2. Where Corbin's success was in the first inning was the 2-2 count. Here is a pitch on the way. Fouled over to the first base home dugout. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Blaylock. The pitcher, Cruz, waits in the on-deck circle. Ball a little high and outside to run the count full. No outs. Runner at first base. 3-2 the count. Pitch on the way. Misses outside for ball 4. So that'll put a runner at first and second with the pitcher Cruz coming to the plate. Still no score. Bottom of the second inning. Collinwood in a good spot here. Need to capitalize. Or looking to capitalize. Mustangs changing the defense just a little bit to account for the 2 base runners. First pitch in there, swing and a miss for strike 1. Corbin gets a signal. Pitch on the way. Called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Collinwood plays tomorrow night right here against Parsons Riverside, or Decatur Riverside as they call it now. So 2 home games in a row. Runner up for strike 3.
Now batting, number 10, Miley Wright.
That brings the right fielder, number 10, Miley Wright, to the plate. Still two base runners. First and second. No out. 1 out. No score. First pitch, she squares the bunt, lays it down. Corbin over to first for the out. Runners advance to third and second. Tanner Reed slid over to cover that bunt. So that's 2 outs. Brings the left fielder, Avery Rowlett, to the plate. Senior Avery Rowlett. First pitch high and outside for ball 1. Again, I mentioned that Collinwood plays tomorrow against Decatur Riverside right here at Collinwood. 1-0 in there for a strike. Swing and a miss strike. So if you're, that's weather permitting tomorrow evening. One on the way from Corbin. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2 outs. Collinwood has runners at second and third. Looking to put some points on the board right here, but in a hole. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3rd out. We'll be right back on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Hi folks, this is Bill Osborne, Brass Lantern Legends Restaurants. I'm here today to tell you about our Friday and Saturday special. This is all day, Friday and Saturday, day and night. We are featuring our bacon wrapped pork filet with your choice of side item. We're also featuring our sizzle platter. It's a bourbon sirloin served with our bourbon glaze on top. Got sauteed mushrooms, peppers, and onions served on a 500-degree skillet. These two are for $14 on Friday and Saturday. Come out and see us on Friday and Saturday and enjoy one of these specials.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back in to Collinwood High School. This is the X Sports Network, bringing you the Loretto Lady Mustangs softball 2026 season opener against the Collinwood Trojanettes. Top of the 3rd inning, no score. Left fielder Sam Stepp, senior, steps to the plate. First pitch, swing and a miss. Cruz has gone all the way thus far for Collinwood. 0-1 pitch. Ooh. Ball 1. It's a pitch he's liked for strikes, but occasionally it's a ball. So it'll be the 1-1 to Step. Swing fouled into the backstop. 1-2. No score. Top of the 3rd inning. Runs may be at a premium here tonight, so Mustangs looking to get something started here in the 3rd. Step had backed out of the box there for a second, as the pitcher's waiting on the dugout for the signal. 1-2 on the way, called strike. That'll bring right fielder number 4, Kelslin, sorry. I'll get that wrong all season long from the announcer's booth. She steps into the left-hand batter's box, waits on the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Brian Cruz has done a good job here tonight, again keeping the Loretto hitters a little bit off balance. Mixing the speeds up, not a lot of movement, maybe just taking a little off of it. There a couple times out front. That ball, the 0-1 was high for ball one. Corum steps back in the box. A little bit of a lag here. All right, now everybody's ready for the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Corum hasn't played tremendous amount, but she does have some appearances, so get those bugs worked out as the season goes on. Call swing and a miss for strike three. So 2 outs. That brings the shortstop, Braley Winters, back to the plate. The only hit for the Mustangs tonight, the only hit thus far in the game, was by Winters as her leadoff. So maybe try to get something going here with 2 outs in the top of the third inning. And pops it up out of play behind the backstop. I mentioned Brenlyn Snyder in playing center field. She's the flex tonight, so she's not in the batting lineup at this time. That could change, though, as the flex. 0-1 on the way to Winters. Same outcome. Foul back into the woods. So 0-2 to Winters. 2 outs. Top of the third inning. No score. Got the softballs restocked here with the home plate umpire. So here's the 0-2 to Winters. And it's a line right up second base for a base hit. Her second of the night. And that'll bring another senior to the plate, Channa Reed, the second baseman, who struck out in the first inning after a lengthy at bat, fouled off 7 or 8 pitches, looking to get something going here. Winters stole second in the first inning, and with 2 outs, might do that here.
Went first pitch last time.
Laura has tended to be fairly aggressive on the bases.
Be ready, Brown.
Good speed with Winters, and she doesn't go the first time. That's a ball 1 to Channa Reed, second baseman. Steps in the box. 2 outs. 1-0 count. Winters stands at first. Pitch on the way inside for ball 2. Winters still at first. So she may not be stealing here. She gets the sign in from the dugout. 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside strike called on Reed. So that'll run the count to 2-1. Winters still at first. No score. Top of the third inning. Here's a 2-1 pitch on the way to Reed. Swing and fouled over to the concession stand. That'll even the count at 2-2. Trying to get something going here with 2 outs. Lady Mustangs back in the top of their lineup. Getting the call in. Here's the 2-2 on the way. That's a little bit close. He didn't like it, though. Makes the count full, 3-2. That's a strike all night on a right-handed batter, but Reed in the left-hand batter's box thought it was a little inside. Here's the full count pitch. Winters down to third on the dead ball, but Yep. That was ball 4, but the catcher threw it down anyway. No harm, no foul there. Good practice. Umpire's a little bit, field umpire might have been a little bit confused. Didn't realize, I guess it was ball 4. Everybody's safe. It wasn't a stolen base. Runners at first and second. Brings Cambry Hansen to the plate. For 3 years, I've called Cambria, and got found out today it's just Cambry. She likes to go by Cam, but sometimes we want to throw the whole name in there. So I've been doing it wrong for 3 years, and she wouldn't correct me. But nonetheless, she took first pitch for outside for ball 1. Looking to get something going here. Oh, yeah. Nice hit is off the center field fence. That'll score 2 for the Lady Mustangs off a stand-up double by Hansen. That'll plate Winters and Reed, and that'll bring the pitcher, Mallory Corbin, to the plate. Hansen stands at second. That ball was about 3 feet from going out here at Collinwood. If you heard that in my voice, I kind of thought it was going out, but it fell out there and bounced off the softball sign, as a matter of fact. Corbin calls timeout, steps out of the box. This lag getting the pitch call, checking their wristbands. Corbin looking to do the same thing. A little flare behind the shortstop, but she comes over and makes the play. That'll end the inning. Loretto Mustangs up 2-0. We'll be right back on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Collinwood High School. This is Mark Mashburn on the X Sports Network with Loretto Lady Mustang Softball, alongside producer extraordinaire Mr. Kevin Wright. Loretto plated 2 runs in the top half of the third inning. That's where we stand, 2-0, bottom of the third. Leading off the third for Collinwood would be the catcher, freshman Emmy Reese Brown. She'll face Corbin, who's thus far has 5 strikeouts in the game. First pitch in there low for ball 1. 1-0 on the way from Corbin. 2 balls, no strikes. Not sure what he didn't like about that pitch. I couldn't see it very good. He's kind of blocking my view from some of the pitches. So the 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Defensively, Lady Mustang still in the same set. No changes. No changes for Collinwood. Batting lineups have not changed. First base hit of the night for Collinwood comes from the catcher, Brown. First base hit given up by
Now batting
Corbin.
2, Abby Smith.
Collinwood has inserted a courtesy runner for the catcher. It's number 4. I think, no, that's not right. Yes, it is courtesy running for the catcher is number 4. Not sure what her name is. I don't have all the subs for Collinwood. We'll get that momentarily. Give that young lady a shout out. So, top of the 3rd inning. Lady Mustangs up 2 runs to none. But Collinwood, runner at first base, no outs. That brings the lead off. The shortstop, Abby Smith, back to the plate. First pitch fouled into the backstop for strike 1. Smith struck out her first at bat. It's in. Waits on the 0-1 from Corbin. Runner at first base. Pitch in there. She's gone, and she is safe at second. Good throw. Good jump. I understand now why they put her in. Nice speed on the bases. Pitch on the way. Wow. Ball 2. That'll bring the count to 2-1. Hard to get a good read on the pitch call. Pass ball, that'll move the runner down to 3rd. So she's 60 feet away. Good spot here for the Lady Trojan, or Trojanettes. Runner at 3rd base, no outs. 3-1 count to the leadoff hitter. I'm probably bunting, but that's why I'm not coaching. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Pretty much takes the bunt off the table. Have seen it done. Seen former Summertown head coach Greg Burleson do it from time to time, but don't see it that often. So 3-2 from Corbin. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So there's a 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Number 13,
Still have the runner at 3rd base. Brings the center fielder, Claire Scott, to the plate. Scott struck out her last at bat. First pitch in there, called strike. Pitch on the way from Corbin. Ground ball to the shortstop. Winters over to first in time for the out, but Collinwood does get a score, but that empties the bases. So they now trail 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd, 2 outs.
now batting number Ava Kate Bryson.
That brings third baseman Ava Kate Bryson to the plate. Struck out her last at bat. Base is empty. 2 outs. Collinwood trails 2-1. Fouled into the backstop for strike 1. Lady Mustangs looking to get out of this inning with minimal damage. You got to figure the bats may wake up after seeing the pitcher for the first time. So that's kind of what's happened. Corbin threw a little change up in there, and Bryson went down to foul it off, to hit it and fouled it off. So good pitch by Corbin for the second strike. 0-2 to Bryson. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So that'll end the inning. Lady Mustangs up 2-1. We'll be right back on the X Sports Network.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
At 1819, you're getting more than just an elevated dining experience here. We'll transport you to another world, a world where historic meets modern. You'll find your classic comfort staples to exotic delicacies, where unique flavors are combined to create your favorite dishes. Whether it's our locally and internationally inspired food or drink, including craft cocktails and local beers, we have something to satisfy every palate. If you're looking for your next meal or ready to host an event, discover the magic of 1819 today on the Square in downtown Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Collinwood High School. You're watching the X Sports Network, bringing you Loretto Lady Mustangs softball 2026. This is the short roster version, since the Lady Mustang basketball team is still in the playoffs. Loretto brings a 2-1 lead into the top of the fourth inning. Catcher Abby Andrews comes to the plate as lead off. Her first pitch is going to be taken for strike 1. Looking for Andrews to wake her bat up today. She grounded out in her first at bat. I think she also led off the second inning she was the leadoff in the second inning. She dug herself into a 0-2 hole here. So got to start swinging at some pitches that you might not otherwise swing at. So we'll see what happens. 0-2 on the way from Cruz, fouled into the backstop. Cruz, the freshman, has gone all the way tonight for the Trojanettes. Throwing to her catcher, also a freshman, Emmy Reese Brown. They're not playing like freshmen. Doing a great job out there pitching and catching. 0-2 on the way to Andrews. Outside for ball 1. First baseman Taylor Reedy waits on deck. So here's the 1-2 to Andrews. Fouled behind the Collinwood dugout. Still 1-2. Good crowd here on hand for both teams. Collinwood, a lot of folks coming out here tonight, supporting the Trojanet softball. Good crowd from Loretto, not that far. Takes a minute on the road, but if we could fly, it wouldn't take long at all. Ooh, close. Ball 2. Traditional rival, former district rival. Some years ago, a lot of good battles between these two teams. They've since not been district rivals in several years. That ball's hit into the hole behind second base by Andrews. That's a base hit. Good job there. Just out there in no man's land. That'll bring Taylor Reedy to the plate, who struck out her previous at bat. Freshman first baseman. Loretto putting Jada Wilson in as a courtesy runner for the catcher, Abby Andrews. Fairly common thing anymore in softball, kind of speed the game up, get the catchers back in the dugout, get their gear on. So Reedy waits on her first pitch. She's showing bunt. Don't know if that's a thing, but we're showing it. So what we're going with, she got the bat. She pulls it back, takes strike 1. Might have been trying to get a little confusion going there, but everybody held their ground. So Wilson stands at first, ready to run. Reedy in the box, waiting on the 0-1 pitch. Her on the way for taken for strike 2. This is only her second at bat as a high school varsity softball player. She comes to Loretto from Leoma Elementary School. Oh, 2 on the way from Cruz. Oh, runner is out. She left just a little bit too early. So, mistake on the bases by the Lady Mustangs. Probably would have been could have advanced on the little blooper from Reedy, but it was no pitch. So, count remains 0-2. No base runners now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll bring third baseman Lily Thomas to the plate with 2 outs. Nobody on. Lily grounded out to third her previous at bat. So, Lady Mustangs lead 2-1, top of the 4th inning. Lily fouls the ball off down toward the football field, over the third base dugout. So she's looking at an 0-1 pitch from Cruz. Gone all the way, done a good job here tonight for Collinwood, only giving up a couple of hits. Swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on for the Lady Mustangs here in the top of the 4th inning. Leading 2-1. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll be right back. Lady Mustang softball on the X Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228.
Corbin & Company Realty LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
Banking made simple and convenient. At Builtwell Bank, we're here for you. Whether you're making a milestone purchase or saving for retirement, our dedicated financial team will walk with you every step of the way because we care. From personal banking accounts to making sure your business and commercial needs are met, we'll make sure you have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and goals. Serving Lawrenceburg and Summertown. Come see us today. Member FDIC.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Collinwood High School. You're listening to the X Sports Network coverage of the Loretto Lady Mustangs softball 2026 season. Yours truly, Mark Mashburn, alongside producer Kevin Wright. Lights are on here in Collinwood. The sun has gone down. Still a pleasant evening. Bottom of the fourth inning. Mustangs lead 2-1. Defensively, Mustangs have made some changes. I'll try to update that as soon as possible. Second pitch from McKenna Dickens, who has entered the game. Mallory Corbin moves over to first base. Moves Taylor Reedy to third. Three balls, no strikes to first baseman Zaylee Allen, who was had a 4-ball walk her previous at bat. Pitch in there, low for ball 4. Well, she'll trot down to first, and that'll bring the second baseman Ailey Blaylock to the plate, who also walked her previous at bat. Looks like Collinwood's going to put a pinch runner in for Allen. So McKenna Dickens steps into the circle for the Lady Mustangs. Her first appearance as a Lady Mustang. Corbin moves over to first. Taylor Reedy to third. So McKenna replaced Lily Thomas in the lineup. So a little defensive change as well as a lineup change. Lily Thomas was the last at bat. So McKenna Dickens will be the ninth batter, as it is. As I said, second baseman Ellie Blaylock, one of the two seniors on this Collinwood team, steps into the box with a runner at first base. First pitch, fouled off first base side. So McKenna Dickens working ahead for the first time tonight. Only her second batter. Coach Parrott high for ball 1. Coach Parrott told me before the game several kids that are going to pitch throughout the season. Primarily it'll be Mallory Corbin, but I had a lot of other kids that have a lot of pitching experience that they're bringing. Get some different looks at some kids. So the 1-1 was swung and a miss, brings the count to 1-2. McKenna Dickens working ahead right here. Little dribbler down the first base line. Abby Andrews lets it go foul. Probably a wise decision there. Dickens is a freshman on this Loretto squad. Now one of two freshmen in the Loretto Lady Mustangs lineup, alongside her freshman classmate Taylor Reedy. Ball's in the dirt for 2-2. No outs. Bottom of the fourth inning. Lady Mustangs lead 2-1. Collinwood threatening. Runner at first base off of a walk. This ball's hit nicely into right field and gets down for a base hit. Only a single, as the ball is. The runner had to kind of hesitate to make sure the ball was either caught or not caught, and it wasn't, and so she had to hold up at second. Second hit of the night for the Trojanettes. Lady Mustangs still lead 2-1. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Runners at first and second. Pitch on the way. High and outside for ball one. This is the pitcher, Bryn Cruz. Struck out her first at bat. Ball hit in the gap. In the gap, the runner freezes at second, but she's gonna turn and make her way to the plate. The runner goes back. So a stand-up double by the pitcher, Bryn Cruz, ties the game up at 2 each. No outs. Runners at second and third. Now the courtesy runner for the pitcher. And Coach Parrott's going to the mound to talk to McKenna Dickens. And going to bring all the infield in. Hey, not a problem. Just maybe some misses on some locations, but they'll work through it. Obviously very early in the season. This is a season opener for both teams. Getting some good reps in, and Coach Parrott is 2019 graduate of Loretto High School. She went on to play college ball at Walter State and then finished her college career at UT Southern. Her staff, Chelsea Curtis, I mentioned her earlier, also a Loretto graduate, and Daniel Smith, also another Loretto graduate. So all Loretto coaching staff on the softball team. Got a timeout for a shoe tie by the batter. Right fielder Miley Wright grounded out her last at bat on a bunt, sacrifice bunt. So she's got her shoes laced up good now. Got runners at second and third, no outs. Pitch on the way from Dickens is hit and fall into the left center gap. Throw in from the outfield, gets over the catcher's head. They score 2 runs to take a 4-2 lead here in the bottom of the fourth. Still no outs. Another stand-up double that got in the gap, and a good throw in from Snyder in center field, just a little bit long, gets over Abby Andrews' head and allows that 4th run to score. think we have a new batter here. I don't have the Collinwood's lineup. We'll try to get that as soon as we can. First pitch was swung and a miss for strike one. Then Dickens drops a ball in there for strike two. So now the coach is coming out here talking to somebody about the umpire about something. So we got a little time here, but we're going to stay right here unless they we may have a lineup issue. We're going to take a break here on the Exports Network. We'll be right back when we get all this sorted out.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Welcome back to Collinwood High School after a little bit of confusion with a Collinwood sub, Brinley Gaskin. They're saying there's a substitution issue. Not sure we've ever gotten to the resolution, but we're gonna play on. She's gonna stay in the batter's box. 0-2 count. Felt like it should have been an out. 0-2 pitch high for ball one. So not exactly sure here what's going on. She may have entered the game unannounced. So the 1-2 is fouled into the backstop. Brinley Gaskin, I'm assuming she's going to left field. She's batting in the 8 hole, which was previously Avery Rowlett. 1-2 to Brinley. High for ball two. Kellen Dickens has had a pretty rough initiation in high school varsity softball here, but it's part of the game. Down 4-2 and has now went from 0-2 to 3-2. Sometimes those little umpire timeouts can get in kids' heads and allow them to get in their heads. So here we go, 3-2. Fouled over to the concession stand on the left-hand side, so count still 3-2. No outs here. Collinwood has plated 4 runs, plated 3 in the 4th inning to take a 4-2 lead. Off of a pitch and change from the Lady Mustangs, getting McKenna Dickens some work in. Line drive over the shortstop's head. Runners coming to the plate and throw not in time. So an RBI base hit by Brinley Gaskin runs the Collinwood lead to 5-2. Still no outs. That'll bring the freshman catcher Emmy Reese Brown to the plate. Gaskin stands at first, no outs. McKenna Dickens in the circle for the Lady Mustangs. First pitch in there, called strike. Some of the Loretto fans think the batter should have been out, but we play on. Low for ball one from Dickens. Gaskin stands at first. Bottom of the fourth, 5-2. Collinwood lead. Pitch on the way, high for ball two. Dickens getting some good work in here in the early going of the season. Waiting. That ball's fouled off behind the plate. The umpire's out of softball, so he's got to come back here and get one out of the ball holder. Throws it out to Dickens. She readies for the 2-2 pitch. Brown digs in, waits on the pitch, low for ball three. Whereas been swapped around district-wise, they still they're now in the district with Community, Cascade, and Forest, all softball powerhouses, in addition to what I always coined the greatest rivalry in high school sports, the Summertown Lady Eagles. So, tough district for the Lady Mustangs. Brown was walked, so that puts a runner at first and second.
Go to the mid, yard, 2-3, go to the mid, let's go.
With the shortstop, Abby Smith at the plate, who has struck out her previous two plate appearances. 1-0 on the way. Little high. Ball two. So 2-0 upcoming for Smith. Another pitch a little bit high. Ball three. 3-0 count. McKenna Dickens in the circle. Mallory Corbin had 3 good innings. My count had 7 strikeouts. I may be off by one way or the other. Smith fouls the ball back out of play. The umpire has to retrieve another softball. So 3-1 pitch on the way from Dickens to Abby Smith. Fouled back. So she's battled back, got to a full count. She takes off to talk to the coach for a quick second. Umpire sweeps the plate while we're waiting. Steps back into the box, facing a 3-2 count with a 5-2 lead, no outs. Runners at first and second. Smith has struck out her 2 previous plate appearances. And she hits a high fly ball that's going to be dropped by the second baseman. The batter's out, the infield fly rule. But advanced the runners to second and third. So that's the first out of the inning here. Lady Mustangs still in a kind of in a jam with runners at second and third. Center fielder Claire Scott at the plate. First pitch in there low for ball one. She had the first RBI of the game for the Trojanettes. It was a ground out. Her previous at bat. 1-0 on the way. Swing and fouled off. Backstop, catcher's helmet, umpire. I think it hit everybody. 1-1. Dickens has had a rough go of it so far, but it's beginning to settle down a little bit. Pitch a little high for ball two.
Down the middle here, go.
2-1 on the way from Dickens. Swing, hard hit ball past the third baseman Reedy, and it gets all the way to the fence. That's going to score two more, and Scott's going to hold up at second. Defensive miscues there by the Lady Mustangs cost them 2 runs. We moved some players around in a couple different spots. Coach Parrott's coming back out to the mound, so that'll mean a pitching change. We're going to take a break here on the X Sports Network. We'll be right back.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Collinwood High School. It's Mark Mashburn for the X Sports Network alongside producer Kevin Wright. We had a pitch and change timeout, so the Lady Trojans have had a monster 4th inning. They've plated 6 runs with still only have 1 out. So the starter Mallory Corbett has re-entered the circle. Defensively, we've gone back to our almost original starting lineup. First pitch in there for ball one. The batter is the third baseman, Ava Kate Bryson, who struck out her 2 previous plate appearances against Corbin. Fouls it back into the backstop for strike one. So we now have Sam Stepp behind the plate, replacing Abby Andrews, giving her a little much-needed break. And I think we have number 11, Zayla Hanson, in left field, replacing Stepp, and probably Abby Andrews is probably done for the night in the defensively. Bryson fouls off the 1-1 into the right field netting. Goes up, and Zayla Hanson over in left for a fly, catching the fly for the second out.
Now batting, number 21, Zaylee Allen.
So that'll bring 21, the first baseman, Zaylee Allen, to the plate, who has walked her 2 previous appearances. Both of those issued. The first one issued by Corbin. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Lady Mustangs trail 7-2 after a monster 4th inning by the Trojanettes. Coach Parrott had inserted McKenna Dickens into the circle. First pitch in there for a strike. Just to get her some reps, and nothing like a trial by fire sometimes to welcome a youngster to varsity softball. The senior Corbin back in the circle has just issued 2 blazing fastball strikes to Zaylee Allen, the first baseman. Looking at 0-2 right here. 2 outs. Swing and a miss for strike 3. We'll be right back on the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back in, everyone, to Collinwood High School, Collinwood, Tennessee. You're watching the Loretto Lady Mustangs softball. They trail 7-2 going into the 5th inning. The leadoff batter will be the catcher, Sam Stepp, who entered the game in the previous inning. Also a pitching change for Collinwood. Aubrey Todd, number 35, now in the circle. She is relieving the starter, also freshman Brian Cruz, who did a great job. Held the Loretto Lady Mustangs to 2 runs. Everybody trying to get the kinks worked out here, figure out what their lineup's going to look like going forward this season. So these early games are important for that. Figure out who needs to be where. Strengths, weaknesses. So, Sam Stepp. Swing fouled into the backstop. No balls, 1 strike. Give a shout out to Sam's mother, Shelly, having some medical issues, but she's here tonight. Looks like she's feeling better. So just keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Sam fouls off the second pitch. Now finds herself in an 0-2 count against new Collinwood pitcher Aubrey Todd. Sam struck out her last at bat. Looks at ball 1, low. No outs. Top of the 5th inning. Lady Mustangs down 7-2. Looking to get some runs back here. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Well, that'll bring the right fielder, Kelslyn Corum, to the plate. She also struck out her last at bat. Pitch on the way, outside for ball 1. Leadoff hitter Breeley Winters waits on deck, who's gone 2 for 2 tonight. Be nice for Kelson to get on here and bring the hot bat of Winters to the plate. Good look at the plate. Way ahead, 2 balls, no strikes to Corum. She digs in, waits for the pitch. Oh, wow. Almost the same pitch that he called a ball on. He called it a strike this time. It'll happen. We'll go with strike. So counts now 2-1. 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Mustangs down 7-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Corum readies. Waits on the pitch. We're getting the signal in. There's the wristbands and all that. Holds for ball 3. Low and outside. So now full count to Corum. Nobody on. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning, down 7-2. Lady Mustangs need some base runners right here. 3-2 on the way. She holds. Ball 4. That brings the hot bat of the shortstop Breeley Winters to the plate. Maybe she can continue her earlier success against the Collinwood pitchers. She looks down to Coach Parrott at third base and figures out what she needs to do and steps into the box. Ready to play. The wristbands and the coach's calls and all that kind of delays the game a little bit. It is what it is. First pitch, low, ball 1 to Winters. Probably want to get ahead with her, but we'll do what we do. Pitch in from the dugout. 1-0 on the way. Swing and a foul ball back in the woods. Oh, no, it didn't get in the woods. The silt fence caught the ball tonight. So, for that time. So, Winters now looking at a 1-1 count. Corum on first. Fouls off almost to the same spot. Falls behind 1-2. Corum waits at first. Pretty decent speed over there at first base. 1-2 on the way to Winters. Holds.
Checker.
He didn't.
That's good checker.
Ball 2 to Winters. Corum at first. Generate waits on deck. The 2-2 on the way. Outside for ball 3. Loretto hitter's been very patient here, kind of late in the game, down. Of course, a new pitcher for Collinwood. She gets the sign in from the coaches. The 3-2 on its way. Winters hits it high in the left field. Caught for out 2. That'll bring Tanner Reed to the plate. Brittany Winters will take a seat. Corum still stands at first. 7-2, top of the 5th inning. 2 outs. Tanner Reed at the plate. She struck out and walked her 2 previous plate appearances. Looking to get something going here. Takes first pitch for a strike. Loretto with a couple left-handed batters. Haven't had that regularly in a while. Pass ball, that'll move Corum down to second easily. So now, runner in scoring position. Reed can get a ball in a gap somewhere. Should be able to cut into this Collinwood lead. Reed not in the box yet. Waiting on the Collinwood pitcher to get her signal. She squares to bunt. That bunt rolls off the top of the bat and into the catcher's chest protector and takes a little getting used to there. Everybody's walking it off. I think everybody's fine. Just might have caught got her right at the bottom of the chest protector. Kind of where it stops protecting. So, Reed now 1-2. A lot of speed here. Was probably looking to lay a bunt down, catching the infield back. Open spot at first base. So 1-2 to Reed. It's called strike 3. We'll be right back on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best. Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Collinwood High School. It's Mark Mashburn for the X Sports Network alongside producer Kevin Wright, bringing you Loretto Lady Mustang softball for the 2026 season. Traveled to Collinwood and find themselves in somewhat of a deficit here, going into the bottom of the 5th inning, trailing 7-2 after a rough 4th inning. Mallory Corbin has re-entered the circle. First pitch lined right back to Channa Reed at second for the out. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That was the second baseman, Ellie Blaylock, one of the 2 seniors on this Collinwood team. With a line drive out. That'll bring the pitcher, the relief pitcher, number 35, Aubrey Todd, to the plate for her first appearance tonight in the batter's box. First pitch low for ball 1. Sam Stepp doing a good job blocking that pitch up. 1-0 fouled off for strike 1. Bottom of the 5th inning, Collinwood leads 7-2. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to the pitcher, Aubrey Todd. The 1-1 is fouled off. That'll bring the count to 1-2. I think Corbin's maybe decided just to settle in and throw the fastball and see what happens. Is it 2 straight fastballs? We'll see if we get that again. Yep. And it's dribbler to the shortstop. Winters picks it up, tosses it over to first to Reedy for the second out of the inning. Well, that'll bring the right fielder, Miley Wright, number 10, to the plate. Corbin, first pitch on the way, low for ball 1. Wright steps in, digs in, waits on the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Corbin walks up, toes the rubber. Wright waiting, swing and a miss for strike 2. So the bottom of the 5th could be a quick inning of work for Corbin. Not many pitches this time. A little bit outside for ball 2. Wasn't going to get anything in there that she could touch, so just seeing if we get her to chase. 2-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. That ends the 5th inning. We'll be right back on the X Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, You'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Collinwood High School in Collinwood, Tennessee. Top of the 6th inning. Loretto Lady Mustangs softball season opener. Trailing 7-2. Designated player Camry Hanson steps in after her previous at bat where she hit a ball off the center field fence. Fouls off the first pitch for strike one. Looking to get something started here. Not many more outs for the Lady Mustangs to work with. Second pitch in there from low for ball two. Hanson's been an integral part of this Loretto Lady Mustangs varsity softball for quite a while now. Looking forward to her having a good senior year, and lines a shot right back at the pitcher who makes a great catch. First out of the inning. It was just a kind of a surprise for everybody. Hard hit ball right in her glove. That'll bring the pitcher Mallory Corbin to the plate. Corbin has 0 for 2 tonight with a ground out and a fly out. Looking to get something going here. Takes first pitch for a strike. All right. 0-1 on the way from Todd. Outside for ball one. Senior pitcher and utility player Mallory Corbett. She'll split time between first and the circle this year. Up, hits a good ball into the gap, into the right center gap for a single. That'll bring left fielder Zayla Wilson to the plate. I'm sorry, Zayla Hanson. I can't read my lineup card here. Zayla replaced Sam Stelp in left. That's a pass ball. That'll move Corbin down to second, no problem. Ball was a little low, bounced off the catcher's foot. Rolled to the backstop. Corbin trots down to second. So now she's in scoring position. Hanson can put the ball in play here. Pretty good speed by Corbin. She could cut into this Collinwood lead right here. Hanson takes the 2-0 pitch for a strike, so counts now 2-1. Zayla Hanson, left fielder, number 11. Waits on the 2-1 from Todd. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Some of these kids still working on those first game jitters, trying to get that out of their system. That's why we play these early games. 2-2 on the way. Todd. Good line shot, but it's foul right over the first baseman's head. That would have had that ball's in play. Corbin score easily from second. It's foul, so we'll play on. Apparently a little bit of dew out there, so there'll be some ball swapping with the umpires and pitchers, coaches. Darkness has completely engulfed Collinwood High School softball field. Here's the 2-2 on the way. And he rung her up on a pitch. We'll call it that. So we'll go with 3 strikes. That's what he called. So
wanting to get this game over, ain't you?
That'll bring freshman first baseman, number 99, Taylor Reedy, to the plate. Corbin still stands at second. 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Mustangs down 7-2. First pitch for a strike. Reedy falls behind 0-1. One on the way. Swing fouled off into the woods back here behind the home plate. So Reedy's down. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and a runner in Mallory Corbin standing at second base, waiting on the pitch. We've waited every pitch, and she hits a pop up into right field, and right fielder comes over, makes the 3rd out. So we'll be right back on the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
Well, welcome back in, everyone, to Collinwood High School, where the Loretto Lady Mustangs are going into the bottom of the 6th inning, trailing 7-2 to the Collinwood Trojanettes in this season opener for both teams. Mallory Corbin in the circle for the Lady Mustangs. Sam Stepp behind the plate. Avery Rowlett leading off the 6th inning for Collinwood. Takes first pitch for a strike. She struck out her previous plate appearance. She flexed out of the game for an inning or so and then has re-entered. 0-1 on the way. back to pitcher Corbin, who tosses the ball over to Reedy at first for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3, Annie Reese-Brown.
That'll bring the catcher, the freshman catcher for Collinwood, Emmy Reese-Brown, to the plate with 1 out and a 7-2 lead over your Loretto Lady Mustangs. Season opener for both teams. First pitch in there for a strike. Ball squirted away from catcher step, but no harm because nobody on base. 0-1 pitch in there for strike 2. Corbin mixing the pitches up to this batter just a little bit. I figure she's bringing the heater right here. And she does, and it's fouled off. Still 0-2. 1 out to Brown. Corbin readies for the 0-2. A little bit outside. Ball 1. Mustangs looking to get out of this defensive inning fairly quickly and get back to the plate. Try to chip away at this Collinwood lead. That ball just foul down the right field line. That would have been an extra base hit. Field kind of falls off out there down in the right field corner. So that ball gets in there and they make hay when it gets in there. Field in really good condition here, Collinwood, tonight. Maybe a little bit damp with the dew. The 1-2 misses for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to the catcher, Brown. Corbin looking to get to the next batter right here. 2-2 on the way. Misses a little bit outside. 3-2. Sometimes that's a strike, sometimes it's a ball. It's a ball this time, we'll go with that. So 3-2 the count to Brown. Corbin in there for rung her up. Strike 3. That's several. 1-2.
Number 2, Abby Smith.
I have 10. That's not official. I didn't do a good job keeping up with the strikeouts, but it looks like 10 for Corbin. Pitch on the way. That ball's fair in the right field. Corbin played it really well. Was cheating to the line just a little bit. Held that hit to a single.
Now batting, number 13, Claire Scott.
Got over quickly, covered it, fielded it, got it back in. But a base hit for the shortstop, Abby Smith, who struggled tonight as a leadoff. A couple of strikeouts. Had to bring center fielder Claire Scott to the plate. Swings and misses for strike 1. First pitch. Smith stands at first. 2 outs. Collinwood leading 7-2. 0-1 on the way. Misses outside for ball 1. Smith may be looking to try to make something happen here on the bases. 1-1 on the way from Corbin. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So 1-2 to Claire Scott. 2 outs. Corbin looking to get out of it right here. A little bit low for ball 2. Not a bad pitch there by Corbin. Good stop by Sam step. 2-2 on the way. A little bit outside. So that runs it to 3-2. Sam kind of fakes the throw back to first, but decides better of it. So Abby Smith, the runner at first, will be moving on this pitch because it's 3-2, 2 outs. Swing and a miss for strike 3. We'll be right back with the 7th inning here on the X Sports Network.
Matters during the ball game. We realize when it comes to sports that seasons begin and seasons end. There's an ever-changing to a new season. In Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1, there is appointed a time for everything. There's a time for every event under heaven. Life has its seasons. But one thing that does not change is Jesus Christ. The Bible says He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Put your trust, confidence, and obedience in Him. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Welcome back into Collinwood High School. Here we're watching Loretto Lady Mustang softball on the X Sports Network. Mark Mashburn alongside of producer Kevin Wright. Loretto Mustangs at their last attempt to chip away at this 7-2 Collinwood lead. Lily Thomas leading off the 7th inning. Check swings for a strike on a eye-level fastball. That's the favorite pitch to swing at. And then looks at us that strike 2. So has dug herself into quite a hole here in the top of the 7th inning. It's Loretta's last attempt. If they don't play 5 runs, this will be the ball game. So the 0-2 on the way to Thomas. High and outside, ball 1. Lily steps into the plate, readies for the 1-2. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. 1 out. This is a freshman relief pitcher, Aubrey Todd for Collinwood. I may have called her Avery before, but it's Aubrey Todd. She came in relief of another freshman, Brian Cruz, who's between the two of them kept the Mustangs pretty well in check tonight. First pitch to Sam Stepp, the catcher, high and outside for ball 1. Sam looking to make something happen right here. Could be her last at bat. First game, strike down the middle for 1-1. Kelselyn Corum waits on deck, the right fielder. Made a good defensive play out there a while ago off of a base hit. Kept the runner to one base. Stepp hits a little roller down to the first baseline, a little trouble, and throw over it in time for second out of the inning. Good hustle there by everyone involved, kind of close, bang, bang. The umpire had a bird's eye view of it. 2 outs. The left-handed Corum comes to the plate. Waiting on the first pitch. Swinging, and the ball is going to drop right behind the third baseman. Good little base hit for her. That's why you play on. That'll bring the lead off. Breeley Winters to the plate. 2 for 3 on the evening. Couple of singles. She can get something going right here. Chip away at this lead with 2 outs.
Be ready, Brown.
Season opening contest for the Lady Mustangs and the Collinwood Trojanettes. Everybody excited about the 2026 season. Pitch on the way. Low and inside for ball 1. Loretto men's basketball probably getting about ready to tip off up in East Hickman. They're playing Lewis County, so you can tune into that on the X Sports. 1-0 pitch, a little bit high for ball 2. So I want to wish the men's basketball team good luck in defense of their 2025 state championship run. 2-0 to Winters. A little bit outside for ball 3. He's really loosened up the strike zone here, or widened it, or whatever. Those pitches were strikes. It's a little bit inconsistent both ways. I'm not complaining about it for or against Loretto or Collinwood, but it's just a little bit inconsistent. 3-0 right down the middle, like you would expect. Winters takes it for strike 1, so she looks at a 3-1 count. Coram stands at first base, 2 outs. Lady Mustangs trailing 7-2, top of the 7th inning. Winters waits on the 3-1 and is promptly issued a walk. Not a bad move. That'll bring the left-handed hitting Channa Reed to the plate, who's going to switch and hit from the right-hand side. She's batted all 9 in the left-hand side. Now she's going to try it from the right-hand side. Runners at first and second in Coram and Winters. A lot of speed on the bases. Good hit ball, could score Winters from first. Reeves fouled off the first pitch into the backstop for strike 1. 0-1, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Mustangs down 7-2. A little bit outside, but must have caught the corner of the plate. We'll call it a strike because that's what the umpire calls it. So Reed readies for the 0-2 pitch, 2 outs. I'd say runners are moving. Swing and a miss. Ball game. Some final thoughts here. A little bit of cobwebs for both teams. The 4th inning was detrimental for the Lady Mustangs, but Coach Parrott wanted to try a different pitcher. Mallory Corbin recorded, to my count, 11 strikeouts. That's probably wrong. I'll check with her parents and see what they had, or the game changer. And we'll wrap it up here from Collinwood High School. And the Loretto Lady Mustangs will play Monday against Rogers High School, Green Hill, Alabama. Collinwood plays tomorrow night against Decatur Riverside. And that'll do it for the X Sports Network coverage of the Loretto Lady Mustangs. I'm Mark Mashburn, producer extraordinaire Kevin Wright, saying good evening, safe travels.
This is the X Sports Network.